Patch 1.1 has so far delivered us two banger pieces of side content. The museum event, you can be wrapping that up now if you've been doing it every day. I'm going to give you a little review, giving you my thoughts of that, and talk to you about what Patch 1.1 means for the future of Honkai Star Rail, in my opinion, in this video. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Auronnj J here with another Honkai Star Rail video, and you see Bronya and you see Bronya, and me and the two Bronyas are going to talk about this museum event a little bit and how a patch in patch 1.1 that had so many people worried about a content drought because there was no main story has actually over-delivered on side content and in world building, character building, all of that stuff. I've already done a video in the past where I talked about the Star Hunt event and how what that did for Star Wolf. This did that almost for a whole planet. We revisited Jarrillo 4 and got to learn a little bit about Pela, the characters we left behind, and that was nice. After spending so much time in Planet 2, the spaceship that I'm not going to try to pronounce correctly, it was cool to revisit this planet. Now, before I talk about that, I do want to say the prizes for this event were fantastic. Like, the self-modeling resin by itself was reason enough to do this event, but we got a ton of jade. There were so many different ways to earn rewards. Every management progress phase was just handing out stellar jade, and most importantly, handing out traveler's guides for experience. I am somebody who has purchased both of the Nameless Honor paths. Nameless Glory, excuse me, that's what I was looking for. So I regularly get large amounts of these purple traveler's guides, and I am tapped out. I've used everything I have. So getting more of it as prizes from this event has been really nice and has been really needed. We've gotten credits, we got a lot of stellar jade that I mentioned, and then I'm going to mention it again. Self-modeling resin was super worth. Also, lost crystals. I don't know if anybody's to the point yet, or if you're not to the point yet where you're leveling up relics, this is another area where you really need some help. So getting all of those prizes was good. I thought this event was very generous in terms of rewards. I also enjoyed the event, although not all of it. It's the type of thing that I wish there was a permanent mode of in the game, but if there was a permanent mode of this museum type event, what I didn't like was the leaving the museum to go track things down, to go talk to people and recruit them. Sometimes those side conversations that came up as you were doing the interviews were funny, at least, but I wanted to run the museum as a manager, not like leave to go do museum side quests. And the rewards for the side quests in themselves weren't that great. So if there was a more permanent mode of this ever added to the game, I'd really like it to be something I could do only from in the museum, where I got to use the people I'm hiring in creative ways. That was my most fun. That's the thing I enjoyed the most about it, was piecing together the puzzle that was getting S rank in my different rooms in the museum while enhancing the experience of the museum. If they had something like this that like I said, was a permanent mode, I would enjoy that, especially if it refreshed rewards like Memories of Chaos did or something like that. That's a potential way this could go. Now, I want to also talk about patch 1.1 in particular. Let's start by talking about the future of the patch, because we've got some things coming down the pipe in this patch that are very, very important. So galactic roaming, I'm going to scroll this way. These are the two things we have yet to get along with the next set of banners. So lab assistance in position. This has looked like a little mini event to me. Starts on the 19th, which is in just a few days, but it's going to be stellar J's, character building materials. It's a little side of it that's going to have some prizes, but this is the big one I'm looking forward to. Planar Fissure. During this event, Trailblazers who challenge the simulated universe can receive double the planar ornament rewards from the immersion device. This runs from the 23rd to the 28th. So during those 5 days, guys, we need to be slamming the Planar Fissure event. Let's get double drops from the immersion device and help build out our relic sets, because man, building out relic sets is not the easiest thing. Now, this isn't going to be a super long video, but I want to wrap it up by just giving my feelings about patch 1.1 so far and how that applies to the future of Honkai Star Rail. One thing I heard from a lot of Genshin players was that Genshin was very barren in terms of content, especially in-game content. For me, I've yet to reach the peak of in-game on the account that I'm playing, so I can't speak to that yet, but I've already gotten a lot of weeks of playing this game, which has been really nice. And the patches, especially this one, have really done a good job keeping me invested in the game. If they can fill the voids in between main story with more of these quality side quests where we're learning more about the characters, because I think we agree, if you're playing this game right now, there's a lot of characters in here that you connect with in some way. It's a role-playing game. You're spending a lot of time with these people. And so building up those, I don't want to call it relationships because that's lame, but getting to know them better, them building up their relationships definitely immerses me in the world a little bit more, and I've enjoyed that more than I thought I would. So far, honkaistarrail has felt less like a menu management gacha game and more like a traditional RPG. Now, I'm not saying it's exactly like one. Obviously, there's gacha elements in here and all of that. But somebody who's played several gacha games over the last few years, most of my time in those games feels like it's spent navigating menus. Whereas in this game, I keep having something to do in the world. Now, I understand it's not like Genshin where there's that big open world to explore. So I do need honkaistarrail to keep delivering me reasons to go revisit places, right? Allow me to keep going back to Gerudo 4 and doing quests, learning more about Sampo and Sela and Bronya and Pela, Hook, all of those people. And then after we're done on Planet 2, the Lofu, the Xinjiao Lofu, give me reasons to go back there and talk to people like Jing Yuan again, people like Yan King, those folks. Let me revisit them and let's keep this world feeling alive, which it's early in the game right now, so easy to do, but this game's making a ton of money. It's making a ton of money. So take that money and invest it into fun things for me to do in this game, and this game could have a very healthy life and go down as one of the better gacha games out there. Let's do it. Let's do it. I hope it does do that. And so this is a positive video today after I hated on the energy system in my last video. And man, oh man, did some people come after me for that. Hey, today, here's a good thing. I really do have positive feelings about this game overall. I've really, really liked it. I'm hooked on it. And I just want to play more. That's why I hate the energy system, honestly. All right. Anyway, there's a little aside. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.